One time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on you.
How's it going, traders? This is Elvin from FX220. I know it's been a while since I last posted a video. I don't take many trades throughout the month, and there's almost 100 videos on the channel explaining the strategy. There's a lot of information that we provide, a lot of free content, but I waited to come back with a nice analysis on an A+ trade that I took on the euro dollar last week. This was on Thursday the 7th. I know we had the jobless claims news that was coming out during New York session, and also the European Central Bank news that was coming out. We know not to trade before any high impact news. So what I did, I looked at the pairs that I trade. I looked at GU. I noticed GU was trending up. Looked at GU this day. I'm sorry, at EU. The Aussie dollar. Pretty much looking at correlation. I normally trade 6 pairs, but I look at other pairs to know how the market is, how price is trending, how price is moving. The New Zealand dollar. Then I looked at the US dollar Swiss franc trending down. US dollar CAD coming down as well. Dollar yen and the dollar index. So what I did, I looked at any possible setups that we will have on this day, starting with the pound dollar. I trade during early New York session. I will only trade around this window here, I think till around 10, between 7:30 to 10:30. When I come into the market, I look for setups around this time frame. I knew we wouldn't have anything on the pound dollar because price is already moving away from the EMAs. It will have to either come back down, commune with the EMA, and give us a nice W setup. So I wasn't really expecting anything on this. The pound Aussie, it was coming down. I will not go short on the GA if GU is going up, so this already is not a setup I'll be expecting. The pound New Zealand GN also going down, so there's no setup here. GU is going up, so no short. There's no way I'm shorting GN. GJ as well, no setup here, because this could come back up, make an M and go down, but there's no way I'm trading this if the pound is going up. Then I looked at the euro dollar. During the time when I came in, it was moving sideways around the EMA, so this could be a possible W setup. Could make a W right here. And then the dollar Swiss franc. I came in around New York session. I wouldn't have any setups unless it came up, created an M and came back down. We have an M pattern here, but it's away from the EMA, so there's no way I'll be entering this. So the only possible setup I would have had was an EU. So this was the currency in play. I call it the currency in play because it's one of the pairs that we have that can possibly have a setup. So this is something we can keep an eye on EU. Now all I have to do is just wait for the news to come out, go through the entry checklist for confirmation to enter the trade. I already know we have good correlation, no key levels nearby, so I'll wait for price to tell me what direction the market is going. We were presented with a nice W setup after the news. We had a W with a strong confirmation candle. We had a strong confirmation candle after the news. So around here we had the European Central Bank interest rate decision. And then here we had the initial jobless claims for the USD. The ECB news showed that the interest rate remained the same, nothing changed. And the jobless claims, neither negative nor positive. So I waited for an extra candle, 2 extra candles for more confirmation before entering. So we didn't have good news nor bad news. So what I did, I waited for an extra confirmation candle. I entered right here, put my stop loss, 35 pips. Take profit, I believe it was 32 pips. Price moved sideways for quite some time. It took a couple hours for the take profit to get hit, but it was a very easy trade, very high probability. We have very good confirmations. Like I said earlier, all the dollar crosses were going up. The dollar pairs were going down. and having that extra confirmation candle confirm the entry. It was a very easy setup, very good trade. This was during NFP. Market, went a little higher, but I don't trade during NFP. As you can see, market moved sideways, came down to take anyone that was going short, take out any stops, anyone at break even, then it went back up. So I don't trade that. These are the type of trades that I like to take. I only trade during the early New York session, usually about 3 hours. This is the only time frame that I will ever trade. I used to trade London every other session, but over time I became very specific to the trades that I take. So I only trade around this window. You can go check my Instagram, see every trade that I've taken for the past 2 years. I've been during this New York session, especially after the news. I like trading after the news. That's when we have extra confirmation for our trades. And over time, if you follow the strategy, these are the type of trades that you want to look for. Even if you have to wait a month for a trade. I think it's been 4 weeks since my last trade. Once you start building your account, you'll be more careful with the trades that you take. Well, that's all that I have for today. Check us out on Instagram, FX220, and I'm Elvin Trades. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think. I'll try to provide more videos. Maybe I'll take another trade this month and I'll give another example. Thanks for watching and good trading.